Hey guys, we're back again. Ark episode 2. Had some goals for this episode. Get it. I have not played any Ark Mobile since the last episode, so we are starting off straight from where we left off last time. I decided I should probably have made something of use, but then I checked my engrams and I realized I literally have basically nothing. I'm very low level and I do not have many things that I can make right now. So, thought about making a storage crate. So I went outside to go get the needed materials and I waddled around the forest for a little bit. Got some bushes, got some, got the normal for storage crate made with some fiber, some thatch, some wood. Now, made it, placed it down, and was ready. I then placed a bunch of stuff in the chest and got to work. For some reason, I ran out into the forest and I wanted to see if there was a parasaurolophus out there so I could tame it. As I was running through the forest, I was beginning to remember that there was a baryonyx on the beach to the right on this cove here, so I needed to stay clear of it. I needed to find another thing to tame, and then I saw this dodo and I was like, perfect. So I beat him to death. Just kidding, I just beat him until he fell asleep. And I force fed him some berries. Well, I didn't force feed him, but, Then I sat there and just waited until he was all tamed up. I was thinking about what I was supposed to name him, and I named him probably the most beautiful name you'll ever hear in your life. But then I saw him. The most powerful beast in this cove. His name is BigBootylicous. Found another dodo and I thought I should just kill this guy because he's just walking around. So I whipped out my trusty bow and just shot him dead. Then I proceeded to harvest him like any normal man would, and he dropped the usual. Why would it drop anything else? I then ran up the hill because I was gonna fight and kill BigBootylicous. This dude was a menace. I mean, he wasn't really harming anybody, but I just thought he was a menace. Then I looked at him and shot the arrow. He turned around. I kept shooting. I knew I was going to kill him. And then this dude was just chasing me, bro. My cheeks were quivering, and then he just launched me backwards into the ocean, and then it's all good, though, because I just respawned in my bed. I then darted back over to where I died, and I saw him just standing there, so I just grabbed my stuff. I saw my boy E-Head. I walked over to him, and I just couldn't help myself. Then I just grabbed all my stuff, transferred it into my inventory. Boom. Bang. I don't know, I was messing up something with the shield there, but I got everything equipped. Walked up to BigBootylicous, and I just looked at him. What a horrible guy. What a horrible, horrible man. Anyway, I got on this rock, and I proceeded to stare him down. Then I launched an arrow. I launched my second attack on him. Now, he was a little lower health. He had healed since the last time I was here, but he charged at me. And his dumbass couldn't even get up on the rock, so he just ran away. But this guy had a couple brains on him. Well, he had one, but he had a big one. Because this happened. I got launched in the stratosphere, and then I got slimed by BigBootylicous again. The problem was, this time, I already died like 3 minutes earlier, so my bed was still, I couldn't use it. So, I just respawned on the beach, which was literally just right next to my house, and got all my stuff back, and got on the same rock to fight him. But this time, my friend, I was ready. I launched my third and final attack and struck him. And then, before you knew it, I'd shoved a bunch of arrows in him. And this boy had just freaking died so simply. I was one lucky man. I'd slayed this beast, and I was ready to harvest all his flesh and blood. Then I walked over to my boy E-Head, picked him up, and we just dipped. Kind of looked like I was giving him back shots as we walked. Trust me, I wasn't. I mean, I could have. You never know. Maybe my character was just like that. Anyway, we got back to the house, and I just went inside and just tossed him. I went back down to the cove to see if the baryonyx is still there, and I found this boy. Just look at this clip. Nah, just look at this clip right now. Look at this shot. You never seen a shot like that. You never will see a shot like that ever again. This dude rolled down the hill, and I proceeded to harvest his flesh, just like all the others. Then I needed to get a bunch of arrows after that fight with BigBootylicous, so I just started harvesting the materials that I used for arrows. Yeah, then I made a bunch of hide armor. Not the best, but I needed it, I needed it. After all that, I walked back to my base and saw that Poon and Ehad were facing off against some compies. Silly guys. Anyway, hope you enjoyed part 2. I'll see you in the next one. Like and subscribe. Please subscribe.